So Sunday morning, we've just put the clocks back, and so it's really an hour later, but it's not. And so this morning we're going to do a little quick jaunt up and over Brushy Peak, which is this little feature here. We're going to go along the valley on one side, up the hill, round the loop, and then come back down again. It's a glorious day. I'm at the parking lot here, and there's a lot of people here already walking. So we'll see a few people on the trail. But anyway, Brushy Peak, let's go. So a little hike tutorial. We left the parking lot, which is down there, along the valley, up the hill, round to this track where we are now at the top of this particular feature. And then we're going to carry on along this track. We're going to lose a little bit of height, drop down to that trail there. And then we're going to make a climb up onto the peak, which is up here. Once we hit the peak, we're going to stop for tea. And then we're going to follow the track and the trail down the other side. Then there's a path along the ridge line, which you can probably just see, and then we're going to drop up and over the ridge line into the next valley, down the hill of the valley, and all the way back to the parking lot. Nice little... Well, we came from up on the high there. We just dropped down a little bit of height just to get into the next area, but it's a little lake in the valley in between, a little water catchment area. And then that's Brushy Peak over there, where we are eventually heading to. Well, we've reached the ever-present tea stop, so time for a cup of tea. And this week, because it's early in the morning, no sandwiches, I'm afraid. However, good old-fashioned McVitie's digestive biscuit to dunk in my tea. Cheers. So according to the guidebook, Brushy Peak is a 1,702-foot landmark at the juncture of the San Francisco Bay Area, the California Delta, and the Central Valley. The peak and its environs have been recognized as sacred by generations of native Californians. Due to its geographical position, the area lies at the center of a network of ancient trade routes that linked Bay Area Olones, Bay Miwoks, and North Valley Yokuts, who were drawn to the area for economic, social, and ceremonial events. The other interesting thing about this area is during the gold rush period, this particular hill was the home of many bandits because of the rocky outcrops they could hide in. And certainly, T-Stop area is a rocky outcrop with rocky outcrops everywhere as we look around. Yep, you can definitely see the bandits hiding up in here. This would be a natural fortress if you were the defender. Well, about to start the descent, but this has been a beautiful climb, and a lot of people out here today, and just when you think this is November, it's about 74, 75 degrees. It's a glorious day. And so we've gone up, so all we have to do now is go down. So we can see the back end of the hike now, so we've come off the peak and follow the trail down along the ridge line as I described earlier. It's going to disappear round the corner into that valley, and we're going to drop down the valley, which will take us back to where the parking lot is over there. See the shimmering cars, and then a bit further on, of course, just for some orientation, here's the Livermore, Dublin, Pleasanton Valley. That over there is the Sunol Wilderness, and then over here you can just see the bay, the mist just starting to shimmer, the mist just starting to come over the top of the hills there, which is the Castro Valley gap through there. So, little descent off the top there. Beautiful breeze. Beautiful view. And that's the end of the Brushy Peak, the Brushy Trail, and you really have to hand it to the East Bay Parks. They really do put on a good job with their hike setup. So we've got bathrooms, we have notice boards, we have maps, and of course we have ample parking. And there's been a lot of people here today. It's well worth the time spent coming out. So there we go. Until next week. See you later.